Hello everyone, I'm here to review a brand new mod, and that mod is this drive over conveyor. Right now we have it in the folded position, but as we can see we can start it up and we can also fold it up to be towed with the hitch being right there. And once again, if I unfold, you can see it sets down. Rear tires fold, and it should be ready to get run over right there. So why is this mod so important to me? I'm going to explain it in a few steps here. So what you're seeing here is I got some solid fertilizer here, and I want to load it into my bin, right? Well, that doesn't seem like the hardest thing in the world. We could just dump it right over here where you normally dump stuff, but that's on the ground, and I know it'll work as is, but it just does not look very realistic now, does it? So with most of our tippers we have just like a basic okay, let's see if I can, tip side front. I'm gonna have to bring this around, but anyway, we have a grain door of sorts. But the problem lies in when you get a trailer that has a belly dump, much like the semi-trailer we have over here. So with a belly dump, we have to swing this arm around, and it gets to be quite tedious, to be honest. So you know what you got to do? You have to drive your truck pretty well straight with this auger here. Then you got to swing this arm underneath here. And then you got to back your trailer in position and dump. And then you got to back under again and dump out of here. So it just gets to be a bit much. Whereas, you know, with the old grain doors, it's just back up to there and dump in. And it was all good. So if you can imagine that my truck is a little bit closer, then you'll see that in order to unload I would have to, you know, get the truck nice and close, and then I gotta swing this arm out to get underneath. It's got to be done at precisely the right angle, and then we can unload, and then we got to move the truck again to do the other hopper. And if you have a Super Bee, it's 4 hoppers. So after you're done unloading, you got to fold this thing back again. And yeah, it becomes quite the process. So instead of doing that, this is where this new auger that run over auger that we just bought, where that one comes in so handy. And I'm going to show you guys what I mean with that. So if you can imagine that my truck is a little bit closer, then you'll see that in order to unload I would have to, you know, get the truck nice and close, and then I gotta swing this arm out to get underneath. It's got to be done at precisely the right angle, and then we can unload, and then we got to move the truck again to do the other hopper. And if you have a Super Bee, it's 4 hoppers. So after you're done unloading, you got to fold this thing back again, and yeah, it becomes quite the process. So instead of doing that, this is where this new auger that run over auger that we just bought, where that one comes in so handy. And I'm going to show you guys what I mean with that. Alright, so now to show you what kind of ease it is, what we're going to do, we're just going to take our truck and we're going to aim between these 2 yellow little flagpoles, which shouldn't be too hard to do, right? It's literally just as simple as driving on the flat part. And yeah, follow through. When the auger is set, it doesn't feel like it wants to move a lot. It doesn't jostle around too much. And basically, yeah, there you see our hopper door is over the auger. And if there was anything in here, then we would be able to unload now, and it would simply auger it up, bring it into this auger, which would in turn bring it all the way up to here and into our bin. Beautiful. Not much to it, but it's just one of those things that, yeah, once you have it, you're going to always want it, just because it is that handy. So yeah, that's pretty much it for this unit. It's very, very self-explanatory, and you can see the obvious benefit of just, you know, a drive-through versus having to manipulate and move this arm around everywhere. It definitely makes things quicker, easier, and a lot less fuss. And I mean, even if you're not quite perfectly on there, you can still drive over it, and away you go. I obviously didn't set this up very nicely, so there's that. And it should be pointed out that this little unit, once it's all folded up, can be pulled by my little tractor here, which is what is it, 25 or 30 horsepower. So basically any single tractor should be able to pull this unit here. It is not hard to pull. Now if you do want to pull this thing, and oh, I should straighten out. Now if you do want to pull this, it is advisable to first unfold it. We're going to fold. There you go. Now you can see those back tires are straight. We'll just stop the engine on that, jump back in the tractor and hook up, and you can see we are ready to go. And we'll hit cruise control, and you can see my tractor has no problem moving it at all. So a really, really nice mod. I've seen these in real life. I've wanted these in real life, and I think that they are an awesome asset to anyone who farms with the hopper bottom trailers such as these, the Wilsons, the Load Kings, and that. Hopefully you guys will agree, and hopefully you guys found that entertaining. So thank you very much for watching. Take care.